All right, guys, welcome back to part two of From Voice Notes to Full Beat. Let's just dive right in. We're gonna take a listen to what we got here with some fresh ears and just continue working on the track. Okay, so basically after this part, it's just gonna repeat. What I'm hearing right now is I want this riser to happen at the end of the drop to signal that we're going into a new section. Also, I don't like this melody anymore. This I don't like that. What I'm thinking we do instead is just layer the same exact melody. This one. We just layer that one an octave down. So I don't like to delete patterns just in case I want to go back and try an idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select everything underneath it. Hold shift, press arrow down. That's gonna lower all the selected material. I'm gonna select my melody, lower that down, place one above it, make it unique, mute the one below so we keep the original, and now we can try this idea out. So copy this melody right here. And because this one is written across 16 bars, I only want the 8-bar piece, so I am just going to click and drag from the 9 all the way over to the 17. Hold Control, Tab C to copy. Go over to Melody 8, Control A, select all, delete, then Control V. And boom, it should be perfectly lined up. Now all we have to do is lower the pitch. So Control A, select all, hold Control, tap down on the arrow key, and that will move whatever you select by an octave. So let's just see how that sounds. Back it up for context. Okay. I think that sounds good. I'm wondering if I should even just have that play throughout the entire drop. It just sounds like a way bigger melody, which could be just what the entire drop needs. But before I do that, I want this noise filter to basically carry on over into the verse, except go down instead of up in pitch. So to do that, we're going to make this one unique, and we're just going to swap these ends here. So I'm going to copy this value, paste it onto the right hand side, and then raise an initial value to the top. Now we got this reverse slope. Let's see how that sounds. Okay. Cool. So we have a nice basic transition. Because the drop is so rhythmic, or it's sidechained to the kick so heavily, I want to introduce that to this noise here. So let's go to the mixer track, find our chords. The thing that I used to sidechain was Fruity Love Filter, and to copy this sidechain over to my noise, all I have to do is click this drop down menu in the top left, hover over where it says save preset as. If you click and then drag it, you will have basically copied whatever plugin and its settings onto whatever mixer track you drag it to. So there's our sidechain, copy and pasted. Let's see how that sounds. Actually, I kind of want to back it up to the build because I just want to see how much it changes the build. Because for this section, we might want it to be static and not pumping, but let's see. Honestly, I didn't even really notice it. We might have to turn it up because the sidechain is just so strong that we're ducking the volume. So the signal's just overall quieter because there's more low points. Let's see how it sounds on the way out. So on the verse. Yeah, I think it's pumping a little bit too hard, to be honest. So what I want to do is, you see all these little points here? Because there's so many of them, it's actually hard for me to make small adjustments. What I'm going to do, let me see if I can just get rid of those. So we're going to hit this arrow at the bottom here, across from the snowflake, very left. And then we're going to go to, we're just going to try some of these options. I think we want to try smooth up to see if we can't, yeah, there we go. So if we choose decimation, we can reduce all those points into a more linear deal, or less complicated. So we're going to hit accept. We're going to delete some of these. Delete that. Delete that. Bring this over. And we're going to raise the volume. So instead of starting at 0, it's starting halfway. That should make the pump less dramatic. So let's see if that sounds good. Okay, that's better. Now for me, it's just a Wait a minute. I changed the wrong one. That's so annoying. Okay. So let's name this one chord sidechain. That's so annoying. Changed the wrong one. Set 2. We're going to call these drop chords. Yep. Drop chords. Wait, are those the drop chords? And then this. That chord sidechain's good. This. I need to drag this over the noise. Oops. And then we'll delete chord sidechain because that one's just too strong. Rename this noise side chain. Okay. Oh my god, dude. I'm just breaking the song right now. Drop chords. These do not need to be drop chords. These need to be the regular ones. Okay, let's go over here. These are also drop chords. Replace those. Whoops. What are these? Regular chords. Nope, they need to be drop chords actually. Oh wait, no. That's right. Was everything sidechain? No, I don't think this was sidechain. Yeah. So I just had to bring these chords over to drop chords. Jeez Louise. Almost single-handedly broke the entire song. My god. Okay, let's get back on track. Go back to the sidechain and let's start adjusting. Okay, I don't think the rhythm is strong enough. Let's move that over. Okay, I like that a lot better. I like that a lot better. Let's see how it sounds on the build. Okay. I'm wondering if we should just have the noise play over here too. And actually, yeah, let's just try that. Because white noise has, I mean, it's every frequency from 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. It's just completely fills the spectrum. So when you have something with a lot of activity like that, introduce excitement to a section. So I think we can enhance the excitement of the drop by adding some white noise here. I'm also going to bring this melody over because I do like the size that it brings to the second half of the drop, and I'm thinking it just needs it on the entire drop. Okay, let's redo this filter and just have it open the entire time. I think it's distracting. Actually, I don't like it. I don't like it. I want another melody or something to happen right here on the second part of the drop. I'm just not sure what to do here. I do want another melody, but it's got to add to what's already going on. It's got to fit in with the rhythm. I might just leave it for now and just keep producing the track until something strikes me. But I do want something on the second 8 bars. I'm just not sure. A lot of this stuff too is placeholder with respect to just the sounds being used. I'm plotting all the points so that when I come back and do sound design on, a lot of the pieces are already there. Now I can just decorate, right? We're building the foundation or the room so that we can later furnish it with our with more unique and customized ideas, you know? I also want to try something. I want to move these this high pitched melody over to the right a little bit and just keep the lows or the melody that's an octave down in its same spot. We'll see how that You know what? We could just. I'm just going to try some stuff. So I'm going to copy this harmony and place it inside some strings. So let's see if we can't actually find some strings. FL Studio. Just to keep everything vanilla. So that if you guys want the project, odds are you have everything you need to open it up. I know there's some strings in Flex. They're not going to be, you know. Actually, I'm not going to judge them. Let's see what we got here. Let's do all strings slow. Place down the chords. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to lower everything except for the chords on top. Make this pattern unique. Rename it strings. Copy with Control C. Go to the new pattern, or excuse me, the new instrument. Control V to paste. Control X to cut. Now we have layered the harmony, but with some strings. We kept the voicings the exact same. We might need to change those, but let's just see how it sounds. Okay, those came in very loud. Let's turn them down. Let's take the lows out because I don't want them fighting with both the lows in the piano and in the bass. It just seems like a lot going on down there. And you know what? I kind of want to just hold the one chord. Okay, no. I don't like the sound of that. I think the strings are just a little bit too slow. We're going to try all strings sustain instead. That attack is just, I think it's affecting how it sounds with everything else because it doesn't come in at the same time as everything else. Cool. I think that's decent. Let's just copy and paste that over. I want to put some delay on this noise to give it a little bit of movement. So to do that, I'm actually going to sidechain this to a mixer track by highlighting the original mixer track and then clicking on the up arrow. I'm going to rename it noise-delay. Then I'm going to add a delay to it. We're going to use Fruity Delay. Where's Fruity Delay at? Delay reverb, Fruity Delay 3. We're going to take the dried knob and turn that all the way down. What that's going to do is, instead of playing both the original noise sample plus the delayed signal, we'll only play the delayed signal. As far as feedback, we're going to turn that all the way down for now because I only want to hear one echo. And as far as the modulation, I'm not even going to think about that. For the time, I'm going to choose quarter note, because I basically want it to happen every beat. That's what I was looking for. It will happen at every beat. Cutoff. I'm going to turn that. Oh, this is feedback cutoff. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave that off for now. What this basically does is, as it goes through more cycles of delay, you can each beat will be put through either a low pass, a high pass, or a band pass filter. And the more echoes that pass through it, the less echoes, or the stronger that delay filter is. We're not going to mess with that right now. We just want to get the timing down of the delay. So let's just play this over the verse. It just makes it seem wider when you have it on there. I like that. We're going to turn this up to 25%. Okay, cool. So it gets quieter. We're going to go up to 50%. And now I'm going to introduce that low pass filter. Cool. I like that. Ooh. I hear another melody. I'm going to mute this. Copy, paste. This is where I heard it start. We're going to delete all this information. And the first thing I heard was da-da-da-da-da. I'm not sure what notes to use yet, but the most important part is the rhythm at this stage, because the notes, we know that we're going to use a note from this triad once we get here. The notes before most likely will come from this triad, but the rhythm is the one thing I can easily capture. So da-da-da-da-da, the rest we can get. Go to melody. Da-da-da-da-da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's move that way up. And I'm just gonna, okay, what chord are we playing right here? B flat major. So B flat, D flat, F. So we can either start here, B flat, D flat, F. I don't think it's this, because this melody has some spread out intervals, but let's see. Let's see. And what do you know? The F also belongs one chord, or the D flat major chord, which we go to right next. And honestly, that actually might just be it. It just might be those 3 chord tones. Da-da-da-da-da. Now I'm just freestyling. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. What other note could we use? Let's see where we land here. So we land on, oh, B flat major, or B flat minor, excuse me. So B flat, D flat, F flat. Honestly, I think the D flat is what we want. Let's try that. Oh yeah, we do not like that. Ba-da-da-da. And we're gonna take this same figure at the end of that phrase and use it at the end of this one. And then honestly, I might just repeat that. But instead, beginning on a different starting note from the original. Nice. There we go. The plucky. We're gonna bring that back, the original. I think it distracts from the purity of the melody or the intelligibility of the melody. I don't like. Maybe a little bit. the strings aren't sidechained. Maybe if they were sidechained, just like everything else, it could sound better. Because I didn't love the strings when they came in, but I didn't hate them either. Let's go rename that strings, assign that to a mixer track, channel routing. We're just going to, of course, forward side chain this time and bring that over to the strings. We'll probably have to adjust the volume. So we'll just go up. We'll make it twice as loud. And if you want to make something twice as loud, you go up by 6 dB. If you want to make something louder or just a little bit loud, you would go up by 3 dB. If you want to make something just noticeably loud, you want to use 1 dB. Now, these are just frameworks that you can use when you're deciding, like, okay, this sounds too quiet. I want to make it this. 6, 3, and 1. 1 is barely noticeable. 3 is noticeable. 6 is twice as loud. So let's go for twice as loud. So in the top left-hand corner, if you hover over, so when you hover over a parameter in FL Studio, in the top left-hand corner, right underneath the project name, you'll see information on that value or on that parameter. We're at negative 22.3. We want to go 6 dB up. So that'll be 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16.3 dB. There we go, 16.3. And now it's twice as loud. See how it sounds. Honestly, I feel like I feel it more than I hear it. But it does feel good. I wonder if it should just be throughout the entire drop. Let's take them away quick. Yeah, you can definitely feel it. But you know, when we still get to this section, I want the energy to increase. So I think I just need something in a higher pitch. We could just take the top line from our chord progression, control that, or copy that. We'll just add a piano for the sake of simplicity. Put that top line in. Okay, so this actually was not supposed to start over here, but I copied it and pasted it onto the strings pattern. Kind of threw me off. Let's cut that. Make a new pattern. We'll just call it top line, I guess. Right click, open a piano roll, control. Oh, I didn't copy and paste it. Okay. Control C, go to the top line, open in piano roll, Control V. Why don't I hear it? Jeez, that's way too low. I forgot to push it up an octave. No, dude, that's distracting. That's not adding anything to the song. So what we could do is we could add something to the drums. So I'm gonna merge this pattern right here. Merge clips. We're gonna mute these, and then on this pattern, we are going to add some ride cymbals. So let's go ahead and pull some of those out from our sample library. Drums, cymbals. Don't like any of those. I think the ones in the FPC sound the best. Let's see. Where is pack strings? Legacy, there we go. FPC cymbals. Yeah, I like the sound of this ride. Put that right there. And I think we can play these every quarter note without any issues. And what I mean by issues is that if we're treating this like a real drummer is playing it, there's only so many things you can strike at once because you play with 4 limbs. Both legs, both arms. So the most you can hit at once are 4 things. And by the looks of it, even though this would be quite hard to play, it wouldn't be impossible. Yeah. Except for maybe. Oh no, too. Cool. Let's see how that enhances the second half of the drop. It's okay, but I don't think it adds what I'm looking for. It's fine, but I don't think it is what I want, to be honest. I'll mute it. Keep it there in the back pocket in case I want to come back to it. Otherwise, we're going to keep the original drums. I really think I just want this harmony to be stronger. So let's just go back. Make these chords unique. Maybe we'll open up a synth. We'll replace this piano here with what's it? Let's just go to Flex. Click on tags, dial. We want something bright. And then we want a pad. Let's try a pad. Even though a pad has a slow attack. Just see. Also, we're just going to rename it synth. Assign this to a mixture track so it can. Actually, we'll keep it separate. Assign it to a new mixture track. Copy, paste, sidechain. Okay, that does sound cooler already. Let's lower or excuse me, take out the lows. Now we're just gonna flip through. We're gonna sound surf. That actually doesn't sound bad. The delay is very long though. Let's reduce the feedback on that. I'm just going to turn that down to 0. Listen to it in its pattern. If you want to switch from playlist listening to pattern listening, hit L on the keyboard. And you'll notice next to the play button, see it switch, your song mode. Hit L, you'll go to pattern mode. I just want to hear that new synth. And let's rename these two. Synth chords. Why is that delay so long? Is it the reverb? I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal, but hold on, let's turn it off. Is this thing? Let's mess around with the volume envelope. So we're going to turn the hold all the way up, the decay all the way down, the sustain all the way up. And this should make it so that it starts and stops playing immediately. Okay, so that did nothing. Okay, so it was the release. Okay. Now we can bring back some of the feedback. Oh, actually, we have to turn the delay on first. Oh, the mix knob is all the way down. Maybe the delay wasn't the issue in the begin with. Yeah, it was straight up the release. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn the delay off and just introduce a little bit of release. Yeah, just start it up a little bit. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. You know what if we just turn it completely off and just let that signal without the... Okay, so this sound isn't bad. But I want to audition some more. So I'm going to make room for more patterns. To do that, I'm going to select everything. Go down to, bring the synth chords up. And then we'll copy, make new, mute the two above. Go to our channel rack. Clone this. Copy and paste the chords in there. So now we have the original synth chords muted. And now we can audition for a different sound on synth chords 2. It's a good way to sound surf. Get an idea or get a sound that you like. put it in there. You probably want to do like 2 or 3 sounds, maybe 3 or 4, and then just start to A/B, see what one does the job the best. Let's see about this. I got these favorited. This, I know this is a dark sound, but let's just put it. It works. You know what? This has some low frequency energy that I do like. Maybe if I layered it with that sound before, it would sound good. Yeah. I wonder if we just add another melody too. To make that, maybe the melody needs more excitement now too. Before we get too carried away, let's just add another melody. I mean, we're not really adding another melody. We're layering another melody. I'm just gonna move that automation clip up. This one's already unique. I just need to add another instance of flex. So, excuse me. Copy and paste this drop melody onto flex. We'll just put, we'll call it lead. Go over to the mixer track, assign it to the mixer track. Bring the sidechain over to the new lead. Let's go to tags here. I want a bright. First off, I want a lead, and then I want it to be bright. And then we're just going to click through these. And because I only want it to happen on the second half of the drop, I'm going to mute it on the first half. Back this up a little bit. Click on a sound. Let's listen. Okay. I think we're getting closer to the right answer. And you know what? I want a crescendo right here. But I don't feel like the noise is the one to go with. I really don't. Let's just save that for later. Actually, you know what? We should have some crescendos in here. A crescendo is basically a riser. That's just like the classical term for it. So let's see if we can't find one over here. This might work. It's going to be placeholder. It might make the final cut. Don't know. Let's just back this up a little bit. Yeah. I think I want something like this with some lows. Turn it down. I'm thinking we just cut the piano and just have the synth going. Okay, I'm just gonna let it loop and then just click through sounds because I'm satisfied with that. have the sidechain on there? I do have the sidechain on there. I just don't feel like these chords now are exciting enough. So let's do a little back and forth. A little bit of back and forth. But I don't want to change these completely. Let's just make some more room quick. Because these synth chords aren't bad. I just don't think they're the one. But if we have to settle, then I think we can make them work. But let's just try and look for another one. A little bit brighter. Maybe we'll look inside of leads or something. So let's go tags. Could we do keys? I don't think it's a key that I'm looking for. Let's just go lead. Let's go bright. And what happens? No, dude, these aren't it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to use 3x oscillator and do a saw wave. That might just get me where I want. So let's go synth classic. You know what? I do have these plugins too. I could use those. Go 3x osc. Just see if we can get there with simplicity. Jeez Louise. Let's try some. It sounds a bit harsh, but let's just see how it works in context. We're going to mute the original synth chords, play the new synth chords, top of it. I do not like the sound of that at all. Let's try and layer it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, 3x oscillator is not going to work. Period. Go ahead and replace this. try out into classic. Let's try them out. Try out harmless. So we're gonna go. We're just gonna flip through some presets here. Let's try leads. Listen in pattern mode. Oh my word. It's so bright. I feel like I didn't even turn it down. Oh, because I didn't turn it down. Turned down the wrong one. And that bass sounded awesome, to be honest. Dude, we might use that bass. Because that did sound great. We're going to clone this. We're just going to call it synth bass. You hold Alt while one of these squares is selected and then tap up or down on the arrow keys. You can move it. I'm just going to move this next to the other bass. Got that saved. Let's just keep clicking through sounds. That does sound cool, though. Man. See if a pad is gonna, because we can always just shorten the attack if the pad sounds good. Oh, I was on the pads. We could try this one. I just don't know. This is a haunted pad, bruh. Okay. So those are definitely not gonna work. Let's try over. Super style. This might work. It's not the most exciting, but it might work. Come in. Can't all fit. Yeah. Until they get I'll probably go and pick them up, yeah. Okay. Cash. Okay, so I think this is where I want to be right here. Attack, decay, release. We want to take this attack all the way down. So the sound just starts. Honestly, this might be the one. Okay, let's mute the other one. Why is it like so quiet? Just turn it up, I guess. if we changed the bass onto that one synth bass as we switched over. Okay, why didn't the bass switch? Huh? What is happening right now? Oh my god, the preset didn't even save. Are you serious? I don't remember what preset it was. I think it was on the pad. God dang it. That's okay. Well, wait a minute. Pattern 12. I have it muted. Dang. Yeah, I have it muted. So it very well could have saved. Let's just sign it. New mixer track. Doing this song again. Synth bass. Okay, I think we're good. Wow, that's mean. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I think it's too aggressive. I like the smooth bass, but let's have the aggressive bass plus these sounds. Let's see how that works. Let's turn these back down. We're getting a little bit loud here. Too muddy. Let's go back to smooth bass. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's a better change or not. Let me know what you think. With the chords or without the chords? I'm not really sure. You know what? Maybe they just need to be sidechained even harder. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click and drag this onto the same preset. Except this time, we're going to hit smooth up, hit accept. Basically, make this really abrupt. Okay, that now sound better. You know what? Instead of just doing the volume, let's do the cutoff. So let's copy state, uncheck this button because we don't want the volume envelope. Click on cutoff. Click on this arrow to the bottom and right of tempo. Paste state. Make all loop. And basically what I think we have going on here is this. Actually, let's go to Lime low pass. Okay, let's see how this. Okay. I think this is where we need to use smooth up. And turn the decimation way down. Crap. Hit play. I mean, that kind of sounds kind of cool. I'm in love with it, but let's turn the output volume down because we're working with percentages. Let's do 50% for twice as Actually, let's back that. Yeah. Okay, I heard a little bit of something on this melody here. I want it to twirl. I don't know what the actual name for this is, but it's when you play a note quickly just below the note that you want to play. I don't know how to. It's an ornamentation. It's a melodic ornamentation used in classical music. I forget the name of it, but you also hear it in like a lot of hip hop and like R&B music. Except I need this to happen a little bit faster. Yep, that's good. And then we'll take this note, this ghost note, drop it down a little bit. I think we need something in this register that this melody is in right here, because this section kind of loses all of its weight. Maybe we just repeat the same idea. Like, I don't even know. Let's just try it. want to take this delay off of the noise because when it plays on the drop, it messes with the impact. So I'm actually going to remove this noise. I don't think it was a good idea. We're backing out. So we're going to right click this, go to file, default, and it's like it never happened. I think we still need to, oh no, we don't even need to unlink it. Cool. Just a little overproducing right there. Okay, let's revisit this. We're gonna take this other side chain off. Yeah, it just doesn't have that strong rhythm. I really think that's it. So go to, no, we don't want to scale levels. We just want to simplify. So we'll do smooth up, turn decimation all the way to the right, hit accept. Because I think those abrupt changes are where we're going to get the rhythm or the strongest. Wait a minute. Yeah, word. Yeah, our bass is side chained. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know how to make this drop pop like I really want it to. I'm just going to work on another section of the track for now. I will, however, copy and paste this work over to the first drop. And then, because we did make some changes to this this second half. We no longer have this. We no longer have that melody taken over. So let's just listen from the beginning. I think we're going to substitute these chords with pads too. We might just work on this intro section for now. Yeah, let's copy and paste this. Actually, we're going to merge these. Mute these up top. Rename this pads. Excuse me. Add a new instrument. We're just going to go with flex. Boom. Control C, Control V. Tags. And we want this to be dark. And we'll select a pad. That is not dark. Oh, I didn't choose one. We also got to change this melody, or at least the instrument that playing the melody. So, Merge these bad boys. Mute those. And I think, excuse me. Yeah. Synth, yes. Open up another flex. Control C. Let's go with soft melody. Or excuse me. Soft lead. Actually, we're going to use that purple sound. Uncheck these. Purple. Yeah, let's try that sound. Thank you. I don't think I'm. Okay, I like the sound. It's just way too boomy. So I think I just have to raise the pitch. I really do like the low. Dude, it's not even the sound, it's the release. The release is high. Change that sound too. But let's go back to the pads. Dang, did these gotta go up in pitch or something? Okay, not very dark, so let's turn the cutoff down. Replace those with the synth. clashing. It's actually bothering me so much. With a sound for this dang melody, bruh, that doesn't clash. Or maybe we just have to do some EQ. Let's call the pads, call this soft synth. We'll go ahead and assign these. Mixer track. And let's take a look at what the heck is going on underneath the hood. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an EQ on both the dark pads. Go to Fruity Parametric EQ. We're going to go up to this drop down menu, go to detached, and what that's going to do is when I click on another window, instead of just automatically minimizing it, it's going to keep it up. I'm going to do the same thing for the soft synth. I just want to see where these two aren't getting along. So we got 100 hertz, 130 hertz, and nothing is over in 130 hertz right here. But when you get to the bass, that's when the issue comes alive. Okay, what about here? About 300. Okay, there's some activity at 300. Let's cut 300 over here because I don't think we need it, so we'll just cut it by a good chunk. We'll do 60. We'll go 60 B. Then we'll leave the rest. Honestly, we're going to cut out some of this low end because we don't need the super duper 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 low end. Just not necessary. Neither is the high end on this. Let's go to type, low pass. Let's just cut it. Okay, this is where stuff gets lost in the sauce. Let's take 136. Let's just scoop that out big time. 6 dB. just take a back seat and just kind of be felt instead of heard. Things just get really lost over here. I don't really like that. But, you know, I guess it's okay for now. Let's figure out what we want to use, what instrument we want to use for this melody right here. Go ahead, unmute them, merge the clips. Bring them up. Bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them up. Let's put these up. I don't think I like that melody as much as I like this one. Okay, that's fine. Let's add flex again. This time I do want a brighter synth. So go ahead and hit tags. Go to bright. And just click. Actually, we'll try a bright bell. Click on all. Let's see what one of these does. Oh my God, that's so loud. I am so sorry. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't lead to that melody very well. So let's scratch that. This one does. We'll copy, paste that, except into the new instrument, the bells here. I don't know how I feel about these bells. Yeah, I don't like the bells. That's how I feel about them. Good idea, but I don't think that's the right sound. Oh my God, that's not the right sound. Okay, maybe I don't want a bell. Maybe I want some keys. Dang. Also, I don't want these to be played so staccato-like, so I'm going to highlight all of them, hit Alt, press L. That is going to lengthen the notes so that they play with more sustain. Maybe we should just keep it as man. Because we lead into a piano. So that just might make most sense. Maybe do a different piano, like a rock piano. Let's go to. Let's go to General MIDI Library. Let's uncheck these real quick. General MIDI Library, acoustic piano. Yeah, I like that. I don't know how I feel about that white noise. Let's try that again. Okay, that's certainly much smoother. Okay. I'm hearing some variations on this build melody real quick, so I'm just going to add those in. Okay. That sounded pretty good. Now we're just going to freestyle. But you know what? We should make this unique. we should definitely make this unique first, because this is the second time we're hearing this melody. So this one is expected to sound all jazzed up, whereas in the first build, we should just give them something to latch on to. That way, when you come around to it the second time, we get this variation that gives the listener just a little bit more enjoyment. Boom, 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 boom. Dun 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 dun. I think this is too fast. Let's try 1/6. Boom, ba-da-dum. Maybe that's too fast. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. Bum 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 ba bum ba ba bum bum ba da da. Dun 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 bum ba da da dun da da. I want to try something with this build snare. I just want the rhythm to follow the melody, or at least accentuate the rhythm of the melody to prepare us for the drop. Let's try and write it. But actually, I think I want to fill. So. Let's just get the rhythm down, and then we'll start to customize the pitches. Okay, something like that. Back this up, back this up, back this up. Well, I think we need tom drums. So let's go to Legacy FPC drums, because they have some great tom drums. Use some of these. Okay, so this is 12-inch, so that must be a high tom. 14 mid, 16 low. That is. Wait a minute, what are these? Oh, those are different. So we have, I want the hard hitting toms. We got a high tom, hard hitting low tom, hard hitting mid tom, hard hitting floor tom, and then we'll take we'll take these too. Boom. That reminds me of that freaking Teach Me How to Dougie. However that song went. Okay, floor tom. Mid tom. Low tom. High tom. 12-inch tom, I guess. I don't know. 14-inch tom. 16-inch tom. I want kick. These are going to be where the toms play. Select those, copy, delete them. Dang, they're all on different. That's fine. We'll just start with the high tom. Going to a mid tom. Actually, this might be a snare flam instead of a kick. So let's go back to tom drums. Or FPC drums, my bad. Try this. Delete our, we'll just mute our kick because we want it, I don't know. To flam this, select your note, press Alt, hit F. This is going to open up the flammer. And basically, the closer they are together, the more likely they are to sound like one sound, which is what you want from a flam. And as you move this knob to the right, they will begin to sound like two separate sounds. We're just looking for the one sound flam, so keep them close. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think the snare is super weak. I think I'm just going to turn it up. Let's see if that fixes the problem. So, high tom, mid tom, and then we're just going to finish off with a low tom. Ooh, I mean, I didn't even mean to double hit at the end. That could work. Hold on. Ooh, hold on now. You know what? I think for the snare, we're just gonna flam the builds, bro. Why do any other snare? We got snares at home. We're gonna delete this one. We're gonna delete the whole thing. let's just back it up from pre-build up into build. I'm going to turn the volume a little bit. We're kind of getting amped right now. I just feel like this section to this section doesn't really connect. I think this is just too high. Let's just bring it down. Now I think these two pianos, instead of being the FL keys, I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Let's just change these to the acoustic piano. Boom, boom. This layer, this layer is already changed, so change this layer instead. One, two, three. What is that rhythm? It just might honestly be that. I think I do kind of want it a little bit faster, though. Let's try that. Okay, so the rhythm on the drums now needs to change because I don't think it has enough forward momentum. So we're going to copy this drum pattern, make it unique, mute the original because we might need to go back to it. Let's just see what we can do to make this keep moving forward. I think it's going to have to be something hi-hats. Okay, that's good. I think we're just gonna, what the heck? I think we're just gonna delete everything to the right and just copy and paste bar 1. So we'll hold control. And the important thing when you do this copy and pasting is instead of just selecting the notes like this, select from the bar numbers. So that way if you hold control and tap B, it will copy and paste with respect to your original rhythm. Whereas if you do it the other way around, and I'll just demonstrate that, it's going to really ignore what you got going on and just put it at the next available empty spot. So you won't get a good sounding repetition. So always when you repeat things or copy and paste using Control and B, select from the bar numbers to get perfect paste every time. Dude, this rhythm is way better. We're just going to delete these. Actually, this doesn't sound as strong as the other piano. Okay, well, that doesn't. Are these in the same register? G7, G6, they are not in the same register. Maybe this needs to be lower. Definitely not. Dude, I don't think this is sidechained. This is not sidechained. That's right. So let's clone. You know what? We got to put these two melodies on. We'll just make them each unique. 14, 15. We will clone this. We'll call this drop acoustic piano. Assign, copy and paste that melody to the new instrument. Do the same thing for pattern 14. And then we'll assign drop acoustic piano to a new mixer track where we can drag over our Fruity Love filter sidechain. And I imagine that's going to do a lot for how this actually sounds. Delete the old stuff. I don't think it's going to need it. Back it up for context. I think we're missing something because I stopped bobbing my head like right here. Yeah, that's it. Dude, we need something right here to take it to the next level. But we might have to get to that in part 3. Because the stuff that I've tried doesn't work. Let's just try to bring it in the chorus. Let's just see what happens. We'll audition them one more time. Maybe we'll add the strings. Okay, why is that not making any sound? Okay, Okay. I think that'll do it for part 2 of this video. Next, in part 3, we are going to focus more on the transitions because the main pieces are there. Now it's about getting from section to section in a very smooth and pleasing way. And I'll show you guys how I go about doing that in part 3. Please comment, like, subscribe, be a part of the community. Leave me a comment. I'm trying to give back, level up, teach you guys, produce content for YouTube. Help me grow, man. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.